Vivek Oberoi's 55,000 crore empire. The journey from Bollywood star to business tycoon. Imagine a face that once walked the red carpet, lit up by the screams and cheers of fans, a hero who touched hearts with his action and emotion on screen. But now, that face is no longer visible. Suddenly, he disappeared from the cameras. People thought, maybe he flopped, maybe he faded into oblivion. But what no one knew was that in the silence of that obscurity, this man was building a brand new empire. And today, while the world of cinema may have forgotten him, he made one move from behind the scenes, through which a 55,000 crore empire came under his control. This is the story of Vivek Oberoi, the actor turned corporate hero, a journey that won't just surprise you but will deeply inspire you. Today, we'll explore this subject in detail. But before we begin, if you are new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe so you get all our latest video updates first. So let's begin today's discussion without any delay. When Vivek Oberoi stepped onto the grand stage of the News 9 Global Summit in Dubai, no one expected that he was no longer just an actor, but now the king of a multi-billion business empire. What he said there wasn't just a statement, it was the essence of an entire life. In the noise, I had lost my voice. Now, I'm hearing it again. This was the story of an actor losing his identity and then rediscovering his true self. There was a time when people only knew him in the context of movies. But when the camera turned off, the real battle began. A battle within, to listen again to that inner voice. Vivek realized that true strength doesn't lie in external glitter, but in inner peace. And that became the turning point of his life. Today, Vivek Oberoi is associated with over 50 companies. Out of these, 12 have already gone public, and 2 more are set to enter the stock market this year. For an actor, these aren't just numbers, they are pillars of a new identity. And the most remarkable part is that he achieved all this without any legacy or corporate backing, purely by trusting his conscience and the voice of his soul. One of his flagship companies is Solitario, which sells lab-grown diamonds with brand value. In today's world, where real and ethical value matters, Vivek's company stands as a pioneer in a smart, sustainable, and high-value market. And then comes his biggest venture, B&W Developments. Under this company, 24 off-plan projects are in the pipeline, with a total estimated value of 55,000 crore. This is no small ambition. It's a dream realized by a former actor using his intellect, passion, and patience. Behind this success lies not just vision, but meticulous planning. Vivek Oberoi funded his ideas himself, built the roadmap, and once he was convinced his model worked, only then did he approach investors. That's why today, B&W Developments is not only selling property in India, but also in 82 countries across the globe. Over 17,000 international brokers are associated with him. And the most important point, the company is completely debt-free. He says, "We built this company from the ground up, without any cash burn." Today, when global investors come forward with investment proposals, that, to us, is the greatest validation. This statement comes from a man who didn't just rebuild himself, but rose to such heights that now, he can guide others towards their dreams too. Vivek Oberoi's business philosophy is crystal clear: proof matters more than hype. Instead of falling into the trap of inflated startup valuations, he built his companies on the foundation of profitability. He says, "I invested my own capital, backed the work with data and results, and only then knocked on investors' doors." His vision isn't just about making money, it's about transforming systems. Whether it's his investment in 𝐼Scholar, an edtech company, or strategic partnerships with Arab giants like Damac, Sobha, and Danube, his focus everywhere is on sustainable, value-driven growth. Vivek Oberoi often emphasizes that a person who stops at the finish line misses their true potential. True strength, he says, lies in asking yourself every day, am I becoming who I truly want to be? He once said, we follow Google Maps, but forget to listen to our inner compass. And that, in essence, is his success mantra: listen to your inner voice and let it guide your path. His name, Vivek, itself became his guiding force, since in Sanskrit, Vivek means the voice of conscience. And he listened to that voice again, rediscovered it, and from there, carved out his own path once more. Today, he is associated with 30 business ventures across the globe, out of which 12 have taken him all the way to IPOs. When he stands on stage and speaks today, he is not just a celebrity. He is someone who has conquered an entirely different world beyond the spotlight of the camera. Vivek Oberoi believes that the real story is the one we write ourselves. No one else manages your brand image, you do it yourself. And when he says that we must decide who we are and who we want to become, it's not just a motivational quote, it's a reflection of his own personal journey. Once struggling to prove himself in films, Vivek is now setting his own rules in the business world. His life proves that the second chapter can always be stronger than the first. You just have to rediscover yourself. His success doesn't lie in numbers alone. It lies in his perspective. He says, I didn't know I'd go into business, but I didn't ignore the questions arising within me. And that's the path that led him to a place where today, people don't just see him as an actor, but as a visionary entrepreneur. When Vivek Oberoi stands on stage and says, when you take a step guided by the voice of your soul, your Vivek, the world responds with the respect and opportunities you truly deserve, he's not just speaking to an audience, he's becoming a guiding light for millions of young people. He becomes a living example of how you can write the script of your own life, you just have to turn the first page. Perhaps that's why today, people have begun to see Vivek Oberoi through a completely new lens. He's not just a hero on screen, nor merely a name hidden behind suits in corporate meetings. He is a story. A story of a man who transformed the fear of being lost into the courage of finding himself. And that's the kind of story that isn't just meant to be heard, it's meant to be understood and truly lived.
If this video has taught you something new, do not forget to like and share this video so that this information can reach others as well. Your likes and shares are a source of inspiration for us. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let us know in the comments. It will be our honor to answer your questions and listen to suggestions. And yes, if you like our content, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you stay connected with every new story. Thank you. GRT Business YouTube channel sources, news from various news agencies, opinion polls and other public sources. We try to ensure that every report and summary is accurate and verified, but we are not responsible for any dispute or error. Our aim is only to provide you with accurate information.